All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm going to get Facebook and Periscope online. Oh, one second, one second. I got to bring the tube over. Put that close to the Ouch. All right, bringing Periscope online. It says my stream health is a little shady. It's not good. All right, Periscope's online. Just need to bring Facebook online now. All right, Periscope's online. Just need to bring Facebook online now. All right, Periscope's online. That's cute. Got some music, some royalty-free lo-fi hip-hop beats. So, oh shit, who put that there? That's the second time I hit my head today too. I just hit my head in the closet right now when I was turning on my compressor. I'm a dork. Let me bring Facebook online real quick. Stream health got better. Going live here. All right, so we're live on everything. And I got beats again, so it's not as boring. Um, so once again, just to fill anybody in who wasn't here last night, I'm going to be submitting this to for the UFC 239 fan art contest that they're having, and I'm doing Johnny Bones Jones. I'm not his biggest fan, but he's an awesome fighter. Um, and I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to bring the piece up closer, but my plan is to make this to use glow in the dark UV paint at the end, and after I'm done painting it, his nickname is Bones Jones, right? So I'm gonna have his skull and his rib cage and his arm bones, his knuckle bones, all of that glowing in the dark. Probably have the UFC 239 glowing in the dark as well. So I think it'll be a nice little addition to this piece. Something new that I'm trying. I like to try new things, make it more interesting in the end. And I think this will be a nice thing. If this works out, I'll be doing more pieces like this with stuff like this in it. But yeah, Johnny Bones Jones. And I said last night I'm more of a Cormier fan, but Jones is undeniable. So I wanted to capture that because they're only, they got all of them got an expiration date, man. And if you got a champ that you really like, it's really dominant, and you're a big fan, You know, enjoy it while they're good, man, because there's always somebody that comes along and dethrones them after a while. But Jones, that's what makes him so great, is that he hasn't been dethroned in a minute. So big respect to Jon Jones. And hopefully he helps me win this contest. Or get some. I don't even know what you win from the contest, to be honest. I've never I've never really submitted my art in a whole lot of contests. I've been in a few like battles, like graffiti battles but they're like judged by like the crowd and stuff like that, and I've done pretty well. But I've never really submitted my stuff to contests. Or I think I submitted one piece a few years ago to a contest, but I never heard anything of it. And then the person who won the contest was like, um, it was one of the it was a like an art snob contest, and they won like they were like they preferred like abstract paintings, you know. So nothing wrong with the abstract, just they should be as open minded about stuff like airbrushing as we are about their stuff, because I'm very open minded when it comes to art. But I find that people with airbrushing are very close minded with airbrush artists, which is sad. So this ain't no Game of Thrones. This ain't a real Starbucks. It's café con leche. It's that Maxwell House Folgers Crystal shit. But it's just like Game of Thrones. I'll have it right here. And I'm gonna turn it like this. Starbucks ain't getting no more advertising. God knows they already have enough. They won't get no free advertisement from my 3 viewers. So yeah, the trick is gonna be now to not go over what I have up here too much, and still draw in the details that I need to draw in. It shouldn't be too hard, and if I do cover anything by accident or whatever, then it should be all right. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Went to church or whatever you guys do. I don't go to church, but if you guys go to church, it's good for you guys. It's good to do things with the family, even if it's something I don't do with church, but people are gonna be trying to convert me to their religion now. No soliciting religions to me tonight. Religions are like martial arts. All of them have a little bit of good in them, but they're mostly old dogmas that have been proven already wrong. Religion, could you learn a lot from MMA. MMA's done a lot for martial arts. Um, when I was young, in the 70s and 80s, because I'm an old dude, there was always debates like what martial art could beat what martial art. And I have a black belt in Kung Fu. Like, I was even caught up in it. Like, I thought Kung Fu, like, was the shit. Like, I was talking about it last night, where I saw in the 80s or early 90s, I saw the Dragon movie about Bruce Lee, and I believed every fucking second of it. So I thought Chinese, like, because in that movie it's all about Chinese martial arts. You know, Bruce Lee's basically saying everything else is bullshit. But when you reach Bruce Lee's stuff, he doesn't think like that at all. He's very open minded. He did judo with Gene LaBelle. He did with Dino Santo. He did that Kali stuff. They call it all kinds of different names. So I'm not even trying to name all the names it's called. A friend of mine was just telling me another name they call it the other day. But yeah, he was very open minded, and he kind of brought this stuff in. You know, if it wasn't for Bruce, this stuff probably wouldn't exist. You know. Guys like Jon Jones are like Bruce Lee's in real life, man. You know, they're not doing it for a movie. They're doing it real shit. You know, and he makes guys just look dumb, just like Bruce Lee did in his movies. You know, so you know, I'm basically painting a real life Bruce Lee here. Real life Bruce Lee, and he would. If you went to jail and you were in the same jail cell with him, you'd be in deep trouble. You'd be in deep, deep shit. So, a lot of guys overestimate their fighting prowess. That's another thing that we had a lot going on in the 70s and 80s and even early 90s. The 90s all the way up to late 90s. Up until like 99. We had a lot of that shit. A lot of people talking all kinds of shit. And you know, even me, I thought kung fu was the shit until I got in real fights and figured out that it wasn't. figured out I got bamboozled, like my kid says. But I learned how to do some nice kicks out of it and stuff. I'm not hating on kung fu altogether. I still love it. If I was ever to fight in MMA, that would be my whole. If I was young and I was ever to fight in MMA, if I was in my 20s, that would be my whole mission. You know, just trying to prove that like kung fu has its spot in the martial arts. I don't know what it would be called in the pecking order, I guess, as a legit martial art, you know, because it really is. You just like everything else, man. It's got its use. Even jujitsu, man. Sometimes I've seen jujitsu so many times in fights rendered completely useless in MMA fights. So, but I've seen other times where the practitioner really believes in his jiu-jitsu and really pulls off some miraculous stuff with it. So, but I digest like Hanacho. I digest. Yeah, I'm hoping this stuff is pretty transparent, and I'll start drawing on all these bones underneath, and hopefully it pops. I don't know how I'm gonna do it on social media, so I can show exactly what what it looks like. Hopefully, I can take a picture of it that works. But yeah, this piece is a lot of fun. Got muscles like a superhero, this guy, man. Shit, makes me want some muscles. Me and my wife have been dieting like non-stop, you know, and I've lost a few pounds, but I still sneak in too many goodies, I think. I've been battling with my weight since about 20 since I turned about 28 years old, 29. As soon as I was on the cusp of 30s, my genetics just kicked in and my weight just started becoming a huge problem. And I blame it on Vegas because here in Vegas it's so hot that you don't want to go out and do nothing. You don't want, like in California, I was everywhere. I was all over the streets. I was always doing something, and just don't have that lifestyle here in Vegas. Then we got all the buffets and stuff, you know. So yeah, I've almost been buff a few times, almost. But I just don't have those genetics. I have cousins that get buff real easy. Steven Santos, my cousin Marty, he was pretty ripped when he was young. I'm sure he can still get pretty ripped pretty quick. But I think my dad's side of the family, those genetics just don't got the whatever it is that gets you ripped. Just don't got that DNA. But I think my mom's side of the family does because my uncle Danny, he used to get ripped. Just lifting those concrete weights from Kmart. John Bones Jones. I say I wouldn't fight because I'm 40 something, but honestly, if if the money was right, I'd jump in there and beat, get my ass beat, and not even not even feel shame. Anybody watch the bare knuckle boxing last night? Malinaji made a mockery of boxing. He made boxing really look bad. He shouldn't have took that fight. He doesn't have he his hands were too brittle for that kind of stuff. I guess he'd never street fought. Can't be doing it. Can't be taking stuff like that if you got weak hands. He made his whole sport look bad. He made himself look bad. Ruined his reputation. I was shaking my head. I was like, "Come on, Paulie." I think he could. They say you can't win a fight off jabs. I think he could have jabbed the dude to death. I think he could have jabbed Artem to death, and he just wasn't doing it. He just wasn't doing anything. If your right hand's busted, jab him down. Saw Khabib with what's his name, Ayaquinta. Khabib with Ayaquinta, he was jabbing him to death. You can jab somebody to death if you got one of them a stiff jab. You got like a really stiff jab. You could jab somebody down, man. It's just like a video game, man. Playing Street Fighter 2, you can sit there and do that low kick. You can low kick somebody to death. I believe you could do the same in real life in a boxing contest, especially bare knuckle, man. You hit them with enough stiff jabs, and guess what? They're not gonna have an answer for it, especially if it's an MMA fighter that doesn't have a lot of boxing experience. But I digest. All right, so we're making good progress here. Just want this tone to be right. It's hard because I'm trying not to go over what I did with the charcoal pencil earlier, but I'm trying to ignore it too at the same time so I can paint comfortably. So I'm not on Twitch tonight. I'm on Periscope instead. I've been neglecting Periscope, but at the same time, I still can't use Periscope. So I can check it every once in a while. Let me see if I can turn off the mic on it too. What's up, everyone? Periscope. Jeez, it won't let me turn off the mic. No. All right, so yeah, I won't be able to comment too much on Periscope. So I got royalty-free lo-fi hip-hop going. So that's all black. I don't like shadows as I paint, so I like to put this so I can see with minimum shadows. You see I get shadows. There you go. But now I can't see the lines. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday, or had a good Sunday. And chill out with me now as I paint Jon Jones. Jon Bones Jones. He's an animal. He's a beast. Jon Bones Jones. Looks like I went a little bit overboard on this side. That's what I get for not looking at the reference. What's up, everybody? Everybody watching me on Facebook, Periscope. Appreciate the support. Just got finished talking about fighting, about the bare knuckle fights that went down. Paulie Malignaggi making a mockery of boxing. He really made a big mistake. But life goes on for Paulie. He was a champion already. You know what I mean? But I just can't stop thinking about how weak his hands were. I'm not talking about his hands as far as boxing hands. His hands as far as the brittleness of them. Because, you know, he's a pro boxer. Of course he has good hands. As far as how the term hands, like people like to talk about their ability to fight standing up. But no, I'm talking about his brittle hands. His brittle little mitts. You know what I mean? I bet you he cried the whole night. I bet you he still cries when he's... Oh, man. Poor Paulie. Poor Paulie. And I almost bet on Artem, but I didn't have my app. Here in Vegas, it's hard to bet. Like, our betting apps are... Like, a lot of stuff you can't bet on. So I'm stuck to what my William Hill app will let me bet on. You know what I mean? So I couldn't, it didn't pop up on my little app, so I couldn't bet on him. But shit, I would have bet on that in a second. So there's gonna be my first glow in the dark piece. Yeah, yeah. So some of the charcoal on this side has gotten a little bit hard to read, but it's not too bad. Still kind of see it. I have this white. I really don't want to lose it too much because I'm not an anatomy master. I think it goes like that. At the same time, too, I don't want to make too many markings with this. See if I can see it in a different light. Now I see markings here. Like I said, I'm no anatomy master, so I don't want to lose what I marked up here, because I will get lost. So I'm just going to kind of go over this a little bit. I think that's right. Which is weird, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that. It's fine. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect, but don't want it to look foolish either. So we got that there. That bone is still pretty good. Go over it one more time just so I don't lose it. First glow in the dark piece ever. So I want it to look good. Some of that. Alright. Go back to working on this hand. Me and the kids went to go play basketball today in the park. It's pretty fun. It's hot as shit though. I like that my kids are old enough that we can go do bullshit like that, you know? Have fun with it. So we got 1, 2, 3. So I got royalty-free music on tonight. I shouldn't get bothered about anything from the Robo-Nazis. The Robo-Gestapo's out there asking for my royalty papers. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that almost looks like a hand right there. Fist. All right. So I'm going to leave the black in there for now. I'll erase it right now. Get the detail good going right here. Bone goes to here. I didn't think that shit was gonna be so distracting as it was. As it was. The bones that I drew on there, but they're really keeping me from really digging in on this. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna grab my little jelly pins that I bought. Do a little bit of detail with it. Johnny Bones Jones. E.T. phone home. Give a dog a bone. Some rapping right there. Oral ball. Suck the balls. All right. A little bit of details that I wanted to add. Got these jelly pins. Jelly rolls. These are cool as hell. Put a little detail in with them. Yeah. Some Johnny Bone Jones. Johnny Bones Jones. Jones. Bones Jones. No, I'm just adding. Filipinos 415. Gonna play that joke out, but it's still funny to me. I think I'm gonna use the paint marker for that. Get these teeth a little wider. Cheat a little bit. I'm not an airbrush purist. I don't care about cheating. Cheating does not bother me. Care about the finished product. Get my white paint marker. John Bones Jones. Johnny Bones Jones. Nobody knows it took a while to bring a bone. Where's my beloved white paint marker that I love so much? It's nowhere to be found. Where the heck did it go? Yeah. Some Johnny Bones Jones. Johnny Bones Jones. Just like me to lose a paint marker that I use daily. Let's see if this one works. This one's dry as hell. Paintbrush it is. Paintbrush it is. No paint marker. It's time to paintbrush. Oh, here it is. Never mind. No paintbrush for me. I'm all about efficiency, just getting the job done with what I got. Not about flexing and I don't cheat and all kinds of bullshit. I don't care about none of that stuff. I used to. I believe it held me back. So his teeth are a little bit crooked. Just cutting up that, making it look cleaner. His teeth a little cleaner. Darkness back there. Got these teeth down here. His lip. Just a little bit. Not too much. Put a little bit of this gray here. Just a little bit of details here. Alright, where else I need some white? A little bit of white here. Just a little bit. Too much. Just a little bit of white. Can't go crazy with the white highlights. These little dots make it look like you can see the pores in the skin, so I do put these. Get a sense of detail. These ones. Just reduce the value of them a little bit. Johnny Bones Jones. E.T. phone home. Give a dog a bone. Smelling like Patron. Oh shit. Said Johnny Bone Jones. Bad man. Detail here. Some sweat glistening. Just got finished with the weigh-in, so we're gonna have some sweat glistening for sure, right? So I said I was gonna go crazy with the whites, and here I go. Here I am going nuts, going bananas. Control, control. Control that jelly roll. Johnny Bones. Johnny Bones Jones. A little bit of sweat here. Little highlights on the nipples. Why not? Touching Jon Jones' nipple. Crazy. All right. I have a twisted sense of humor, guys. I think a lot of people do nowadays, but definitely want to go a little darker on the eyes. So, little dots. A little bit of specularity, this is called. Technical term. A little bit of specularity. Alright. So we don't need too much of this stuff. A little bit more here and there. Make it match. Looks like right above here is a little bit. Too much. Yeah, that's better. A little bit here. All right, so I'm gonna start putting on this stuff, and hopefully, it's not too intrusive to the painting. So let's see. Golden, phosphorescent green. I'm gonna use the cap here to hold it. Grab me a brush real quick. I'm considering spraying it, but I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. I've never used this stuff, so I'm gonna put a little bit right here and see how much you need to make this work. First time ever using this stuff, and I don't want to make it. I don't want to make it too light that it doesn't show up, but I don't want to make it too dark that it messes up the painting underneath it, you know? Hello to everybody, the one that's watching me. Some of you I can't talk to, like on Periscope, but I appreciate you guys being here. Watching me paint Johnny Bones Jones. Let's see if that's, I want to see if that can, I want to see how that glows real quick. Turn off the lights real quick. Probably not going to see anything on the stream, but. Alright, So I see a little bit of glow. I think it's going to need a few layers. Let me try this, see if the black light. So black light does jack and shit. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint that stuff in and keep checking from time to time with the dark. It did look like it was glowing a little bit. And what's nice, it's pretty transparent, so it shouldn't show too much over the painting. I should have put some transparent reducer in it. Let me put some of that. But I don't know if it'll screw with the... I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I spray it? No, I'm gonna keep. I'll be safe about it and just put it on with the brush. Anybody ever use glow in the dark paint? Chime in. Chime in now. Now's the time. So I had this great idea because I want to win this contest to do this. Hopefully, it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Looks like I might have made this tooth too big. I'll cut it down right now. Let's do the rib cage real quick. Yeah. These beats are kind of going off. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to show this on social media, Instagram, and I don't know. I'm going to showcase this glow in the dark effect that I'm putting. So I'm hoping. I don't know. Should I leave those lines? I'm thinking they're just too dark. I want it to look smooth, so that way you can see the painting underneath, you know. And it's just like a trick. I just want it to be just a trick of the eye, you know. Just You don't see the painting, you see this painting hanging up, then at night it gets dark and boom, the bones light up. I think that'll be cool. So let's check this out so far. So they said if you want it to show up bright under black light, you need fluorescent paints. I might do a black light painting pretty soon. I'm gonna be doing a lot of aerosol though this summer. A lot more aerosol. But it's hot as shit out here in Vegas, and so being out in the heat sucks. So I'll still do indoor stuff. Use a shielder. Don't like that. I think this charcoal I use is mudding it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a quick test real quick. I'm like a little kid, man. I'm excited about this black and white. This glow in the dark. Oh yeah, I can see it. I don't know if you can see the effect. Trying the black light one more time. Covering up the projector. No, it does jack and shit. All right. So. Turning back on. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to show this on social media. And I already see that's going to take a couple layers too. And I was going to water this stuff down and put it in the airbrush. I'm glad I didn't. It's watery than I thought it would be. Which isn't a bad thing. I just got to adjust to it. Just got to adjust to it, So I'm thinking few layers of this. It's fun trying new stuff though. Pretty excited about this. Even if it doesn't come out perfect. Going to be definitely doing some more glow in the dark stuff in the future. Paint wasn't cheap either, so like 18 bucks for that little thing. So I got to get my money's worth out of it. So if you're just tuning in, what I'm doing right now is I'm drawing in glow-in-the-dark effects for Bones. Drawing his rib cage right now in glow-in-the-dark paint. So it's kind of scary because you're going over what you already painted. So it looks like we went into territory of music that does have royalties, so gotta take that off. I don't want the Nazis coming after me. Now I'm back to royalty-free music. I'm not sure if that. All I did was search royalty-free music on YouTube, so. This music is whack. Don't think I'm trying to listen to whack stuff, but YouTube and Facebook is more strict about what you Dude kind of sounds like Eminem. Not a bad thing. As whacker fools you could emulate. I mean, not that Eminem is whack. Oof. It's hot as shit. I like it backwards. I'm sweating like a stuck pig. I think maybe it's because of coffee. Let me drink all this coffee. Hopefully this idea ain't cheesy. I think it's cool. You know, everything under the sun's been done nowadays. Now it's just about doing things as clean as you can and as good as you can. Because every new idea, you think you got a new idea, and then you fucking look online, somebody else has done it. But I try to be original. I don't like I don't like the I don't like a lot of the pop art. I mean, I like the technique that it's used, but I'm not into celebrity worship. So sometimes I get kind of like, man, I want to paint something really a lot more meaningful than pop art. But I don't complain either. At the same time, it's like it's what's popular that sells, you know. I think one day I will open up and start doing a lot more political work and stuff like that. But I want it to be meaningful stuff. I don't want to be like spreading bullshit propaganda for a political party or something like that. I want it to be stuff from the heart. My manners, but I'm nice with a pen. Sick of willing to be colors, but they hate to see the blend. Everybody want the fun, not the work, so they pretend like they got it, but they don't wonder when it's gonna end. Yeah, a lot of people love to talk. Why don't they love to show up? Too many drinks inside a controller. I don't need day, they tell you it's over. Never play poker. All of my chips on my shoulder. Pick you apart, you a clover. Flirting with the stars, made a house of them. That's the Casanova. Listen, I'm only 22, but I feel like 59. I love the diamond on your neck. Show me the diamond in your mind. A lot of rappers in their feelings. They see the numbers doing great. They see the food that's on the plate. So they got nothing else to say. I'm not like any of you. 450 too many of you. Where's the pen skill in any of you? I guess to really let anyone through. Blood on a page, they say it ain't mine. We'll pay you attention, we'll give you a dime. Doing me, I do it all the time. I'm a kind human, lose the faith in humankind. I'm on your list, you keep me off it. When the things are smooth, better see you often. Love talking about life, now I'm handing coffins. I won't marry Jane, cause I'll be married poppin'. I'm stopping, too much stock dropping. Feeling that's a rock, cause this was cake, no one can top it. The more I try to see myself together, the more they seem to say I lost it. Timid with it, I just go and live it. Colder life is coming, I'ma go and flip it. Sick of every leader, A to Z, you get it. Sick of all of you, guess I'm alphabetic. Wait for album 2 if you're a fan or critic. If you're sleeping on me, I'ma leave you in it. Yeah, I got a plan, I call it go and get it. Need my Q-tips. Where are my Q-tips at? Some, on the bright side, yeah, yeah. On the bright side, yeah, hey. Yeah, one day got that brand new Benz way. Hometown, that's me in my wrist, yeah. Repetition from my chest, that's a bench press. Studio, we chillin', are we making hits, yes. Waiting for the next tour, you wish I was pissed poor. Thought they getting mad, but what they really getting pissed for. Seeing more behind the frame, future brother feel the shame. Thinking ain't nobody feel the way I do, but someone gotta feel the same, yeah. On
On the bright side, yeah, this music here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind. Yeah, welcome to my life, welcome to my life. Yeah, on the bright side,
Q-tips for the win.
Here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind. Welcome to my life, welcome to my life. Yeah. Welcome to my life, welcome to my life, yeah. Welcome to my life, welcome to my life, yeah. On the bright side, yeah, this music here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind, yeah. Welcome to my life, welcome to my life. Save some likes from these notes, baby bite in my flow. I don't need a Grammy trying to bring to life what I wrote. I don't drive, I just coast. Don't get high, I just flow. I be chilling with my homies, breaking bread, it's time we eat. Yeah, 51 in Apple Studios with the beats. On the hook, I be catchy. On the 16, I'm a freak. I be texting with Destiny about time that we meet. She ain't bout it for you, I bet she's bout it for me, for real. Yeah. On the bright side, yeah, this music here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind. Yeah, welcome to my life, welcome to my life. Yeah, on the bright side, yeah, this music here became my only lifeline. Think I'm going crazy, I'm not in my right mind. Yeah, welcome to my life, welcome to my life. Yeah. Welcome to my life, welcome to my life, yeah. Welcome to my life, welcome to my...
Rub it out right here.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things. I gotta just let it all out, I'm talking about the shit they've been talking about. Telling me I should do this, telling me I should do that. Telling me things about rap. Talking the truth and that stabbing my back, they will knock me off track, no, no. Too many things have been building, been hard to deal with, I just been drinking. Remember my moves in the past, I'm wondering what was I thinking. Lately I'm living in fear, wondering what if the end is so near. All of this shit going on, the shootings are strong. One shot to the head and I'm gone. I'm losing control, but I can't let it go, cause I'm trying to get more. And I've been in the moment, I've been in the zone, and I'm moving alone. I don't pick up the phone when my family call, I've been doing it wrong and I don't know what's happening. Trying to get what I just been imagining, getting close and I just been examining all of the fake shit the game has been packaging. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on every night, another song. If they quiet all alone, they gon' notice when I'm gone. I come from a town where most of the people are so close-minded. They go into school and they work in a job, but they don't even like it. I won't be put in a box. Nobody telling me what I should rock. Nobody telling me what I should drop.
New Q-tip.
Just so I don't stop. Recording till 4 in the morning, they snoring. I'm pouring my soul into every story. I'm writing, producing, I mix it, I master. I'm building my craft and I'm not looking back. I've been going doing things I wanna do when I want to. Everybody wanna get away, but they not do. Everybody wanna copy you, but they not you. Everybody wanna be cool, but they not new. Whoa, look how I go. Gonna be a dentist, I still got the flow. Never gonna lose cause I'm still doing both. Never gonna lose cause I've been on the road. Come to your state and I'm killing the show. Know that I'm young and I still gotta grow. Know that I'm working the most, no I'm never gonna choke. And I'm looking back down on the people below. I've been keeping real, I've been doing what I feel. I've been out here trying to kill every beat, I know I will. Everything I'm working on every night, another song. If they quiet all alone, they gon' notice when I'm gone.
Okay, it looks like I'm getting a little too thick with it now because it's kind of going over the drawing a little bit. But I have a feeling it'll glow. Just want to make sure I get the effect that I want. What the hell is this song?
A lot of girls I could pick and choose, but I'm picking you. But you're not picking me.
Pick your nose, fool.
I must have fucked
Sounds whack. Shut up. It's hard to get through to you when you never in the mood. I'm just stuck with true love. I just want to give to you. That's real. Always try and fill a void just so I avoid how I feel. Pac said, make music for the women, so maybe maybe this guy's got the right idea and I got the wrong idea. You're 1,000 miles away, babe. Honestly kills. I miss your laugh, I miss you bad. Damn, I'm behind the wheel. But this song's whack. I don't even know where you are. I don't even know where you are. Johnny Bones. Johnny Bones Jones. I've said that about 100 times. You gotta be a little crazy to paint, so. Please don't forget me. I didn't forget, you forgot me. That's contradicting. Sometimes I sit and wonder if maybe it's just too late for me. It sucks because my anxiety won't allow me to wait and see all the love that you gave to me. Gotta be a little crazy to be an artist. It's a well-founded stereotype. All right. Some stereotypes are true. Yeah, we went to go play basketball. It was about 100 and it's about 103. It was a cool day. So I was like, yeah, let's go play some basketball. My kids held out really well in the sun. I was proud of them. The sun did not fuck up our day. Proud of my kids today. Being little troopers in the sunshine. Johnny Bones Jones. Maybe it's just the way we were. Maybe it's just the way I am. Maybe it's that feeling every time I got to hold your hand. I know that's cheesy, but I just want you to understand the memories are there, even if you forgot how we danced. I want this effect to show online though, because I want to showcase it on Instagram and Twitter. So I don't know. We went through hell and back just for you to get me back. And after all of that, take a glance on where that left us at. So go ahead, pretend the rest of your life. Hide behind all of that makeup with those heels too tight. When you realize what I don't know if it's gonna work or not, you know. All right, let's give it a look. See. Beat up a little bit. I'm gonna give it another test. When we split, I almost lost it. Held our picture, dropped it. Tears I couldn't stop it. Were the epitome of toxic, like the hurt's not enough. Don't tell me the things that you missed. Why you keep saying love when you don't know what that is? But honestly, an addiction that no rehab can fix. And to be real, I have no clue what. Why'd my live video stop? Understand the way that you feel when you realize what you want is very deep inside. I'll look deep Yeah, only Facebook does that. Only Facebook does that. All right, let me test this again. You guys probably won't see nothing. Oh, you can see a little bit online. All right, so that's working. Probably gonna need a few more layers though. God, this is a mess. I wish it was brighter already, you know. All right. I bought the most expensive one, golden, because I thought it would be easier to work with, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything really special. I'm going to do some more detail in the face before I put glow in the darkies on the face. Check in on my Periscope buddies real quick too. They say they know, but they don't know. CB7, when did I realize I had talent to paint like that? I always liked drawing and painting, man, since I was a kid, and it's not really a talent. It's just I just worked hard to get here. If you look at my other videos, I show the whole process. I cheat a lot, man. So if it's a talent, then I really appreciate it. But yeah, bro. A lot of practice, a lot of practicing. That's all it is, and a love for it, you know. Yeah, maybe when it gets dry, I'm gonna keep putting layers on it. I don't want to go over my painting too much. Up close you can see it. It looks like on the video you can't see it too much, so I'm gonna detail his face a little bit more, and then I'm gonna put the glow in the darkies on the face. They say they know, but they don't know things. They say they know, but they don't know things. I know I came a long way. From recording raps on my laptop in my driveway. You know I came a long way. From peaceful lyrics, using out a heartache. Nowadays I'm closer with my family than I ever been. Living in the city, got a new girl, she's loving all of this. Got the best team, chase the best dreams, got a circle that I trust. They talk to us about making it, but I think I'm on the cut. Really quick detailing. International, passionate, this is good to be alive. Looking out the window on the way home, so much went into that flight. Nice and detailed, I want it. Get as much realism as I can out of this, you know? We want to win. We want to win. I definitely want to win. I really feel like a win would, I don't even know what it is. So even if I don't win and I get a little bit of exposure bucks from the UFC, I'm fine with that too. A little bit of free exposure because, yeah, I've been struggling, you know. So that's why, you know, when we talk about talent, I don't really feel like I have a whole lot of talent. It's just like I'm just grinding really hard because I wanna be able to feed my family off this one day. You know, I wanna. I want to believe in myself in that way. So if I have to say, yeah, I have talent, yeah, hell yeah, because I want to feed my family with this. I want my kids to be able to be like, you know, and I see rappers doing it. I see, you know, I seen people getting money off beatboxing, all kinds of stuff. It's like, why can't I get paid off art, you know? We're in the USA, you know? So I'm really hoping to one day be able to take my kids to Disneyland off art money, you know? Buy my kids stuff, you know? Cool stuff with the art money, you know? Help my carry my weight in the household, you know? Thanks to my wife, who's on the screen right now, for supporting me. And you know, we bought our house together. We've done a lot together. So it's not like we're a team. It's not like she's carrying it all, but you know, she has been for a few years for me. About 7 years I've been doing this, and she's been helping me through it. So if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do it. Johnny Bones Jones. But yeah, I cheat a lot, guys, so. Just a little bit more detail, you know, where I'm going with this. I'm also going to fix these letters a little bit. All right. Tape here still? I'm going to make these letters better. This stupid song again? Seriously? Whack ass song. Alright, so I think we get enough detail on the face, I'm hoping. Let me put a little bit more rugged mustache.
Society won't allow me to wait. All the love that you gave me, all the things that you say to me. Please don't say it with make believe. Because you're okay.
All right. Johnny Bones. All right, I'm gonna put the glow in the dark up there now, before it dries up. Good thing is you can't really see it through the painting, so. Johnny Bones Jones.
Please just call me. I don't even know who you are.
Keep a Q-tip on deck just in case I need it.
This song has a pretty long intro. Just be patient.
Johnny Bones here.
Tatted all on my chest, lavender in my sash. Always throwing some lemongrass, got a faux fur on my bed. Got a 50-inch on the wall, got a studio down the hall. Got a love sofa in the corner case, wanna fuck around and get wet. Got window seats with the shits, got a living room with the views. And I drop cables in the cord cut and got some vibes beating this bitch. Like 26 with no kids, like 26 with no bitch. My mom, stepdad, and Marcus Ryan all got keys to my crib. And I haven't wanna hurt like days. Just swish. I don't fuck with no J's. I don't fuck with no jeans. I don't fuck with no games. I don't fuck with no streams. I don't follow no trends. And I don't understand the hype behind Fortnite for 2 weeks into this. I don't care about y'all. I don't care about y'all. Look, it's fuck your mom. And it's fuck your dad. And it's fuck your kids. And it's fuck your job. And it's fuck your bitch.
Whack,
And
fool.
it's fuck your guy. I just wanna make it clear to
Can't be insulting people.
Chill mode.
God, man.
I ain't been talking to no one, I've been in my chill mode. All of my peers have been talking about things.
Whack ass shit. But no royalties, so I'm alright with that.
Get off the couch, get out the house. You ain't got shit to say.
What the hell?
You ain't got shit to say. You ain't got shit to say. Why you always gotta say? A lot of debt for a dropout. A bad rap with the cops, cause I don't follow laws. Dropped the song a week last year, a few months and then I quit. I was waking up at 5 for some dude to watch me piss, cause I got caught up with drugs. I ain't bragging, that shit sucks. I'm just saying I still drive, even with my full-time job. So when I log into Twitter, everybody wanna bitch. I can't help but think like God. Y'all can hashtag suck my dick. And
Man.
for the faces.
What a whack ass song, man.
Little bit of drink with the weed, little Molly never stands. Take a bump, some credit cards for every single girl's a matador. That work them nights, Diablo. That push more weight than Pablo.
From the 90s, man. This kind of shit is whack. We had real MCs. We had all the dope MCs. Come on, man. Shit is whack. No, I know you don't. I know you don't. You're on Drake's nuts, fool.
shouldn't even get involved. All you bitches do is have debates. You'll be so impressive with your words when you ain't looking someone in the face. Wonder what it's like to have the time and let that shit all go to fucking waste.
We'll get rid of this one. Got muddy a little bit. Not gonna use this brush. Got some charcoal on it. It's getting a little bit dark, a little bit muddy.
I'm alive. I know I've been gone for a while. Trust I'm alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. College rapper.
Shut the hell up.
College rapper. Just college rapper. College rapper. I'm still alive. Bitch, I'm still alive. Bitch, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I know you're impatient. Please be patient. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Bitch, I'm still alive. Tell me when I'm gone. I'm never really gone. No, 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 no. Bitch, I'm still alive.
Check on my Periscope, homies. Good night tonight on Periscope, though. Best night in a while. Thank you for everybody who's joined.
You don't love me, lie to me, lie to me, lie to me. Tell me that you'll try for me, try for me, try for me. I don't wanna die lonely, die. But maybe you ain't right for me, right? Yeah. If you don't love me, lie to me, lie to me, lie to me. Tell me that you'll try for me, try for me, try for me. I don't wanna die lonely, die. But maybe you ain't right for me, right? Yeah. If you don't love me, why you gotta switch plans? You already got my hopes up. Just let me know in advance. Just tell me where you're trying to show up. I just turned into a man. Cause everybody gotta grow up. I've been ready with the hold up. It's either you and me or no one. I was focused on my brand. You got with someone named Brandon. That wasn't in the plan, but I know it wasn't random. Said you'd rather have me, but you can go and take chances. I used to take you to everything, you just taking me for granted. You don't love me, lie to me, lie to me, lie to me. Tell me that you'll try for me, try for me, try for me. I don't wanna die lonely, die. But maybe you ain't right for me, right? Yeah, you don't love me, lie to me, lie to me, lie to me. Tell me that you'll try for me, try for me, try for me. I don't wanna die lonely, right? Maybe you ain't right for me, right? Yeah, you don't love me, you wanna act like you don't know who I am. Yeah, you in another life, maybe we could have been friends, but I ain't worried about no girl. I'm trying to rack up my pants. I told you that I needed time. I thought that you'd understand, but it's the life I chose. I don't wanna be in anybody else's shoes except my own. Took a little time, made some bad decisions you don't wanna know. Watching everyone around me turn into somebody I don't know, but that's how it goes. If I take a L, use it all to grow. Lie to me, lie to me, lie to me. Tell me that you'll try for me, try for me, try for me. I don't wanna die lonely, die. But maybe you ain't right.
So anyone who's just joining, what I'm doing here is I'm adding glow-in-the-dark paint in the shape of bones. You can kind of see a arm bone right here, and down here you can kind of see. Other than that, it's been pretty transparent. So what I want the effect to look like when I'm done is like there's a skull underneath, skull and bones, his rib cage, everything else. But it's my first time doing this, so this paint's a little bit more unforgiving than I thought. Oh, yuck. I accidentally tasted it. Hope I don't get freaking cancer off this shit.
Everything I used to dream being real right now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out, yeah.
I don't trust these chemicals, man.
Everybody wanna make millions, but not everybody been working. Everybody know they got brilliance, but not everybody been searching. Everybody rap about money and hoes, but they got neither. Everybody knows, always been keeping it real. Every time that I spit in the flow,
Boats and hoes.
they not gonna forget it. I've been going up, they've been staying afloat. My music been personal, telling my stories. I'm telling the truth in my life and exposed. Talking to fans and we in it together. I'm never gonna turn even under the pressure. I'm keeping it true to myself. Don't matter to me if the curtains are open and closed. Everything
Finger painting for the win.
always wanted more, so I never be stopping. Everyone asking when the new dropping. Pressure been building, but it's a good problem. Graduated college and never got options. Always bringing more, but these rappers take caution. Always been bossing, everybody watching. Love every fan, just know you're not forgotten. No. Everything I used to dream in real right now, now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out. Yeah, I keep on going till the lights go down. Yeah, till the lights go down.
It's cute too.
Till the lights go down. I've been feeling alright. I've been taking what's mine. I've been running out of time. I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down. I wanna be friends now, but not everybody been with me. Started with a couple hundred plays now, but not everybody saw this me. I seen it coming, it was all or nothing. I knew the future gonna give me something. I put in the time, put in the work on my rhyme. Knew all along I was shine, I'm on down. Got a long way to go, won't slow down. I've been staying up too long now. Sun coming up and I'm in the zone now. I'm doing what everyone don't now. When the money won't change me. People thinking I'm crazy. Negative talk don't faze me. Focused on pleasing the people who raised me. Invest in myself. Already knew the projection. Drowning in all of my wealth. Now money is people and blessings. Wishing that everyone started with millions of dollars and do what they wanted. I wonder how many would still go to college or follow the dreams and not worry about falling. It's real. Everything I used to dream in real right now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out. Yeah, I keep on going till the lights go down. Yeah, till the lights go down. Till the lights go down. I've been feeling alright. I've been taking what's mine. I've been running out of time. I'ma keep on going up till the lights go down.
May go over that with a little bit more black in the end.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold. You might need a sweater too. I'ma put a ride on ya. Kid from California, trying to make it in life. In school they never taught ya. Dreams of my own, I've been working from home. I can do it on my own, but sometimes it gets old. Like.
Yeah, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass, but I'm hoping from a distance you won't see too much of this stuff. Put one more layer of it. It's getting quite green. Like I said, finger painting for the win. Maybe I could have used a palette knife to put the stuff on. It might have worked a little better. Blacker. What's up, Mickey? Want to come out on TV again? On YouTube?
Take me anywhere you wanna. Tell me me where to go, cause I'm new to California. I can bring you back since you don't know how to roll up. Talk about your culture, I'm trying to get to know you. Come on, pull up to the side and we can walk. Empty in the bottle while we talk. Now I got you open, speaking soft. What took you so long? You don't have to run away with me. I'm not asking you to change a thing. I'm just trying to catch a wave with you.
All right, let's check this out.
There's a resi at the house, cause it's just around the corner. Think of how you want it, girl, you know it's California. Are you really quiet if you don't know what to order? I'm not trying to play, I'm just trying to get to know ya. Even if you're moving on, maybe you should stay. Even if you're bored and fine, I'll get you a passport, baby.
Not exactly how I had it in mind, but it's working. A couple more layers probably. Just don't want it to get too green, you know. I'm gonna work on the lettering. Let that dry a little bit. I don't like the streakiness of it, especially being an airbrush painter. That streakiness kind of pisses me off. All right, I'm gonna work on this lettering down here for a little bit. Give this a break and then come back to it.
You regret it if you didn't. You don't have to run away. I'm not asking you to change. I'm just trying to catch a wave with you. Before we get away too deep. You don't have to run away with me. I'm not asking you to change. I'm just trying to catch a wave with you. Before we get away too deep. You don't have to run away. I'm not asking you to change. I'm just trying to play with you. Before we get away too deep. You don't have to run away. A lot of you say you're real and come around with some phony outcomes. You don't put in the work, don't wanna look in the mirror like how come? I get pennies for my thoughts. What I say is common sense. At least you got what you pay for if you don't like anything that I said. I give you the shirt off my back, but you couldn't see it, that's why I felt so closed off. Everyone's there for the come up, I wonder who's there on the day you fall off. I wonder why people don't like when I talk about God. But it's cool when somebody gets shot, cool when somebody gets caught up in a drug they can't control cause they said it was hot. Too many problems to deal with, too many loved ones are lost. They call this the Christian country.
Be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. How many hours are we in? We are hour 44. We'll go about 45 minutes more. What's up, Mickey? All right, I apologize to anybody who heard me taking a leak. And I forgot that I'm wearing my mic. I usually use the connected mic, but lately I've been wearing this one because it gives me more mobility. Everything to be nice and clean. So. This dude's dope. This dude's dope. Bring it down a tone. So I'm 4 hours into this piece. I've made a lot of progress. I just gotta keep layering this glow in the dark stuff. I can do that off camera though, but I am gonna do this on camera. So I guess I'll write it over here. That way if I mess it up, I can let me make sure how we spell John. Make sure it's not John. I'm pretty sure it's yeah, it's Jon. John. Two bones right here. Hey, you're welcome. Jon Bones Jones. Bones Jones. Say hi all the time. This has got to be a. I think I'm out of the. It says non-copyrighted.
She's chasing dreams, chasing time, never gonna work a 9 to 5. Broken heart, but stays alive. Model picture from time to time, but either way she flows in.
Jon Bones Jones.
She knows it. Need face when she poses, always bathing under the city lights. Love drunk, can't get it right. Different club almost every night. Every morning another flight with a broken heart, no use. Battle scars and tattoos, fake smiles and excuse. Hiding what she's just afraid to lose. My love isn't on her menu, it's always on her mind. A fight that she can
Alright, so we got this all taken care of, and I'm going to put some more glow in the dark paint on the UFC lettering now, and then on the little bit on the Jon Bones Jones stuff. Taking it down a notch a little bit. Hi all the time. I'll make it all glow in the dark. Fuck it, you know? All the lettering and stuff. Might as well. Going all in with this glow in the dark. Oh, the Nazis got me. It said no royalties. Fuck you, Facebook. Fuck you, Facebook. So sick of those stupid bots. I'm playing royalty-free music. No copyright. I knew when I heard that sample from that song that it was over. Hate Facebook, man. Not even making money off these damn streams. I'm not gonna let it get to me. Sorry about that. Facebook's about to kick me off though. Nazis. So fed up with Facebook's bots. Can't even paint and listen to music. And you can't even dispute it. You can't even they won't even let you dispute it. There's no nobody you can call over there and say, hey, look, I'm doing the stream. I got 2 viewers. How am I supposed to build an audience, you know? Dead ass quiet while I'm painting. Oh well. Not trying to get angry. I spent so many years angry. I gotta stop getting angry over dumb shit. It's out of my control, you know. You know, and they just keep spamming me with it. Matching content, matching content. It's like, man, you know, it's called listening to music, and every once in a while something pops up. You know, I was really careful tonight about copyright stuff because I'm tired of it. Tired of these Facebook shutting my stream down. And they don't even just shut my stream down. They make me change my key. And those keys are a pain to input, especially on a phone, because my server is my phone. Oh well. Like I said, I'm not gonna let it get to me. Going all in with the glow in the dark. All right. All right. This looks like it's gonna be it. Let's take a little bit off. Oh, I'm gonna do the teeth real quick. Stay with me while I do the teeth, guys. All three of you, stick around. Get some naked chicks dance on my stream or something. Alright. Alright, let's give it another test. Oh, I gotta go do the bottom one. So I went all in with this glow in the dark stuff. Hopefully it didn't mess up my piece. Doesn't look like it from the camera, because you can't really see it, so up close can kind of see it a lot, which is not what I really wanted. I wanted to kind of be a surprise. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's give it a test. Give it another test. Yeah. Oh. Kind of. It's almost there. It's almost what I wanted. Well, that's where I'm leaving it tonight. Maybe it'll charge up, and tomorrow I'll take better pictures of it. And I may put some more layers on it, but that's where we're at. So, got Johnny Bones Jones, and we got you can see up close all the skeleton work that I did in the black and white paint. But from far away, which is what I wanted, you can't tell it's there, really. Now you can, maybe, that I put it up closer. But that's it. Johnny Bones Jones. I'll refine it tomorrow, and I'll post it up on my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram at LuisMo101, LUISMO 101. And yeah, thanks, guys. Peace out. Peace.